Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk About the Female. What's up, what's up? How's everybody doing? Long time no see. I have now realized that the people that do YouTube as a full-time job, they're not playing around. It is a lot of work, especially when you have to combine it with another job. I promise, YouTube is a full-time job, from shooting the videos to editing and all that stuff. It's not for the faint-hearted. So I just want to take this opportunity to say thumbs up, well done to all the full-time YouTubers. You guys are doing a lot of work, providing content for the rest of us to enjoy and putting it together for us, basically. So I'm excited about the fact that I've just shot a skit. um, an idea just came to my mind, and I just decided to put it out there. I saw something similar to it a couple of, I think it was years ago, on Miss Lane channel, and it happened to be something that I can totally relate with, so I decided to do my own version of it, and it was actually a lot of fun. Now I know that my editing skills suck, my acting skills suck, but I have to start from somewhere, don't I? Yeah, so I have a skit coming up, and yeah, look out for that one. I'll be posting it on Instagram and here as well. So today I want to talk about a topic that is very, very sensitive, something that people talk about a lot, but I just want to air out my own views about this topic, and it's the topic of abuse, right? Something that happens every day, something that's very common, something that a lot of people have talked about, something that a lot of people have put their own spin on, something that we hear in the news all the time. Somebody is being abused at home physically, somebody was being abused emotionally in their marriage, somebody was being abused so much so that they lost their mind, somebody was being abused mentally, all that stuff. And it's something I'm very, very passionate about, because even though I wouldn't say I have been a victim of abuse myself, I have seen it happen a lot around me, among people that I know, among friends, among family, among co-workers, everywhere. It's something that is very common. And at some point before I started this channel, I did I think a post or two about abuse on the blog www.letstalkaboutthefemale.blogspot.com. So that's something you should check out as well. So today I thought we should talk about how to spot an abuser. I think the reason I'm going from that angle is, I feel like many of the people who have ended up with abusers would probably not have gone into those relationships if they knew from the beginning that these people or this person is an abuser, this person will abuse me. So, and that's just my thoughts, right? I feel like before you go into a relationship, if you can already see what is coming to you, it is easier to make a better and more informed decision. I feel like more people go into relationships with people who end up being abusers because they didn't know, right? They didn't know how to find out or how to spot an abuser, right? And I'm not saying this applies to everybody. I know I'm going to have people say, there's some people that regardless, so love will just blind their eyes and they will still go into those relationships. Yes, I agree. But I know that most people, once they're able to spot an abuser, once they're able to find out that, okay, this person has a sign of being an abuser, then maybe they will be able to just like arm themselves with the correct information and nip those relationships in the bud, regardless of whether they're in love or they're not in love. I feel like everybody, the first thing that comes to your mind is to first of all be safe for yourself before you start thinking about whether you're in love or not. But of course, that's also open to arguments, and that's a story for another day. So a few of the signs that you can look out for when you just start dating, or when you just start, getting to know someone, to find out whether they are an abuser or not, or whether it is likely that in the future this person is going to abuse you. The first thing that comes to mind for me is a manipulator. When somebody has a tendency to manipulate other people, when you find out that you are with somebody that you just find out that you are not doing the things you want to do, you find out that they are always able to make you do the things they want you to do. So you got into that relationship thinking, okay, I'm never having sex until I get married, and they're able to convince you otherwise. You get into that relationship thinking, okay, I want to be a mega superstar, I want to be a musician, but they're able to convince you that music is a job for prostitute women. You get into that relationship thinking that maybe I want to get 2 master's degrees before I'm 25, but that person is able to convince you that, oh, you're a woman, what do you need those degrees for? All you need to do is, just get an OND and you'll be good. And you find out that I'm actually taking to this idea. Now, anybody that is able to manipulate you out of your fundamental beliefs, that is able to take away your person out of you, is very likely to be able to abuse you. Because what they do is that people that are master manipulators, what they try to do is to control you until they're able to put you in a place where you are beneath them, and then they can unleash their aim. I'm trying to think if that's the correct word. They can unleash their actual agenda onto your life. Anybody that you see that is so able to manipulate you or other people is very likely to be an abuser. Take note of that. Look out for that when you start dating, when you start hanging out, and when you start trying to get to know people. That's the first thing. The second thing is isolation. So those people that say, for you to make a good girlfriend, for you to make a good wife, you don't need to have so many friends. Why do you have so many friends? What are you doing with so many friends? Those people that try to cut you off from family, from friends. Those people that don't want to get to know your brother. They don't want to get to know your sister. They don't want to get to know your best friend. If you are with your best friend till 5 p.m. in the evening, it's a problem for them. Those people, there is a huge likelihood that people like this are abusers. And what they try to do is that they try to separate you from your family, from your friends, from the people that love you, so that when they unleash their agenda into your life, you have nobody to fall back on, you have no friends to talk to, you have nowhere to go to for advice or for solace, and you're by yourself. So look out for those people that try to isolate you from family and friends, because what they're trying to do to you is that they're trying to make you defenseless, basically. That's the second thing. The third thing that comes to my mind is gaslighting. So, in my understanding of what gaslighting means, you know how when, I don't know if this has ever happened to you before, but even friends do it. When you are aware in your heart that this thing that has happened, this issue that has happened, I am in the right. I know what I'm saying. I know that I am right. This thing is correct. But by the time you're done discussing with this person, they make you doubt your mental abilities, right? So those people that, okay, so let me give an example. My brother, I was having a conversation with my brother, and he said to me that so he was trying to get to know a particular girl. They had been hanging out for a while and all that stuff, and then they were supposed to go on a date, so they had already arranged for a time for a date, everything, and something came up on his own end. Our father called him home, and he had to go home to attend to our dad and everything. And so he called the girl and he told her that, you know what, we can't do this anymore, something came up, but let's arrange for a future time. And they arranged, both of them arranged together, and they came to a conclusion. Okay, we'll do this another time, so day, so time, we'll meet at so place, etc. And that was done, right? Come the said date, he picks up his phone. Hello, hi, how are you, blah blah blah. So what's up, what's going to happen, how are we meeting up, is this still happening? And the girl blatantly starts to deny that they ever had any agreement that they were going to meet up on that day. And he said to me that he felt like he started to doubt whether he was 100% up there. Like, how can someone outrightly lie like this? And it's a very common trait in abusers. Those people that they've come home late, and you're sitting up waiting for them, and then when they come home and you ask them, why did you come home so late, where did you go to? And the next thing you know, why are you waiting up for me? Why are you waiting up for me? In fact, you are the reason I came home late, because I knew you'd be waiting up for me, and I was just trying to test out my theory. Therefore, you are the bad person here. So, this is your fault. Those people that know how to turn things around to make everything your fault. Those people that know how to lie and make you doubt if you're okay up there. Those people that know how to turn things around to make things your fault, what they're doing is that they're gaslighting you. And if you notice these traits in your partner, in somebody you're seeing, in somebody you're trying to get to know, in somebody you're thinking, you're considering starting out something with, in my opinion, it is not advisable to go ahead and be with those people, because what they will do to you is that they never accept that anything is their fault, and they are very good at making you to think that those things are your fault, leaving you in a position where you begin to beg them. And you don't want to be the person that always begs even when the other person is at fault. You don't want to be it's emotional torture, and it is abuse on you. Now, the fourth thing that I think people need to look out for is how your partner, how this person treats other people. So it's okay to watch out for how that person treats you, okay? I mean, you're the price in this relationship, and they treat you well, that's fantastic, that is good. But when they treat other people badly, it is a sign of how they are going to treat you in future. So for example, you're hanging out with a guy who is nice to you. He's all chivalry. He pulls the chair for you to sit down. He opens the car door for you. He doesn't let you lift anything. He fights for you when you're outside. But when you guys are on a date, he gets angry because the waiter is 2 minutes late. he slaps somebody at the supermarket for calling him by his name or for not using sir. He's rude to other people except you. He screams at his sister, he's disrespectful to his mother, his brother cannot get a word in, he'll insult his brother. But you think because he's good to you, that is all there is to love. See, I have news for you. When the romance and everything fades off and you're in the reality stage, you see that behavior that he showed to the waiter, that he showed to his sister, his brother, his mother, that you thought, oh, that's for Denny and special. That behavior will come out to you too, and it will be your turn to be the recipient of that behavior. What are you going to do then? You were worried about the wrong things, how he treats you. It's not only about you, it's about watching out for how he treats everybody around him. So people who treat other people badly but treat you well are very likely to treat you badly in future. The last thing is threats. So you know those people that can't go a second without threatening you. You poured milk on the floor, I'm breaking up with you. You are not careful, so I'm breaking up with you. You ask them, why didn't you let me know that you were going to so place? I wanted to follow you. Oh, you're too clingy, so they break up with you. You pick up a book from here, and you dropped it here. You are too rough, so I'm breaking up with you. All this time, you continue to beg them because you love them, and you guys continue to get back together. What happens is that this person knows that if they threaten you, you shake because you like them or you love them, and you will feel the need to beg them and bring them back. What happens is that they're going to continue to build on this foundation, and that's what is going to continue to be forever. So no matter what they do, you're going to continue to beg, and you're going to get tired of it. But what's most likely is that by the time you get married, by the time you are tired of it, you're already married to them. So it's more difficult to get out of the relationship now, and they will continue to abuse you emotionally. So these 5 things, please look at, there are more signs, definitely, yeah, but these 5 things I think are the things that are not so obvious but are very important when you're out there dating or trying to get to know someone. And this is not to say that women are only the victims, they are never the perpetrators of abuse. Many women are abusers. Many of us women are the ones that are abusing our partners, that are abusing our boyfriends, that are abusing our husbands, So we need to check ourselves for these traits. So if you're dating someone, check them out for these traits. You as a person also check yourself out for these traits so that you're not the one abusing your partner. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you. Please subscribe, like, leave your comments, share, and do all the good stuff. Thank you again. My name is Yemisi. I love you. Mwah. Bye.